When it comes to the creatures of Japanese mythology, everyone knows the strange and absurd monsters, from the kappa to the kasa-obake. Japanese mythology has its fair share of weird monsters, and they've quickly become quite well known worldwide. Behind these curious tales, however, lie a whole variety of murderous, deadly monsters that don't quite make the tourist board. Number 5. Gasadakuro. A Gasadakuro, according to Japanese folklore, is a giant skeleton many times taller than a human. It is thought to be made of the bones of people who have starved to death. After midnight the ghost roams the streets making a ringing noise that sounds in the ears. If people do not run away when the Gasadakuro approaches, it will bite off their heads with its giant teeth. Number 4. The Akorokamui. Much like other cultures have Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster, Japan has the cryptid Akorokamui, which takes the form of a 110-meter-long octopus. Unlike some of his international friends, the Akorokamui is definitely a malicious beast. In the early 1900s, the Ainu, an indigenous group of Japanese people, claimed that the beast attacked 3 fishermen catching swordfish and emitted a nasty fluid that stank. For that reason, the Ainu always carried weapons on their boats. That way, they could fend off any attacks from the nasty octopus. Even today, some people claim that the huge octopus is alive and well. Thankfully, given its brilliant red color and vast size, you'll definitely see it approaching long before it reaches you. Number 3. Yamata no Orokai. Yamata no Orokai is an evil dragon known as the Venom Blood Dragon and a member of Qliputh. Although Yamata no Orokai was not given a physical form upon his revival, unlike the other legendary evil dragons, he has shown the appearance of an 8-headed dragon with tears of blood running down its eyes and mouth filled with sharp fangs. Number 2. Katakirawa. Some monsters don't have to be huge and terrifying to be deadly. In fact, if you let a pig run through your legs, there's a chance that it'll be the last thing you ever see. The Katakirawa is probably one of the more swift and efficient monsters in Japanese mythology. It has the form of a pig, either an adult pig or a piglet. Its method of attack is quite simple. It senses if there are any people around it that are currently alone. When it finds someone, it makes a mad dash for them. It may not have any formidable claws or teeth with which to attack, but it does have one special ability: if it runs between the legs of a passerby, it instantly drains that person of his soul, leaving the victim as a shell of his former self. Number 1. Yuki-onna. Depending on which region of Japan you're in, their various mythological monsters will have different attitudes and personalities. A kind-hearted being in one area may be a vicious ghost in another. Following this pattern, the Yuki-onna or Snow Woman may take a different form depending on where you are in Japan. Some of the basics stay the same just about everywhere. The Yuki-onna usually has snow-white skin and wears a white kimono. Sometimes she has black hair and other times white. Usually, she is depicted as a stunning beauty.